Hey, welcome everybody. This is Kendra and this is Versus Podcast. Thanks again for tuning in. This is episode 2 Inside the Mind of Sexes. Before I even get into this week's episode, I just want to thank everyone who showed me love on my fan page, on Facebook, on YouTube, on SoundCloud, everybody who's been tuning in. I've been getting such a great turnout and feedback from everybody, so I'm super duper excited. Continue to tune in every morning at 8 a.m. on Monday. This is your week. This is your weekly morning medicine, I should say, without the lack of a better word. Sorry, guys. So, this is your Monday morning wake up. This is supposed to start your week tuning in and with me on your ride to work every Monday morning at 8 a.m. So, put in your SoundCloud. Make sure your alerts on YouTube so that every time I post, you guys can get it. So, I just want to thank everybody. A special thanks to E Digger who helped me produce my first episode. And I was such a freaking nuisance with this guy, and he's so nice. He really helped me out because I knew nothing about nothing. All I knew is that I wanted a podcast and I wanted people to hear me. So thank you, E Digger. When you hear this, special shout out to E Digger. So, guys, not to talk too much, I've been talking already too much. I want to get into episode 2 Inside the Mind of Sexes. Every week, I want to have a male guest alongside of me. Unfortunately, you guys, this week I do not have a male guest. No worries, right? No worries. I'm still going to have some content with male perspectives. Discussing male's perspective. But I didn't want to disappoint. I want to have an episode every week for you guys because I want to build my fan base. I want to be consistent because, hey, someone once told me you can't be good without being bad, and you can't be bad without at least putting something out there. And I'm going to put something out there, and I hope that you guys love it as much as I love it. I love this. I'm so happy that I decided to do this. So I'm going to start with the stove. So I came across, and I couldn't even hold this in, folks. I'm telling you. So I came across this hilarious article, and I'm going to make sure that I post the link below so that you guys can look at the entire article because I won't be able to get through the entire article. So this gentleman did this article that's really funny about 37 different scenarios that men and women go through, and they handle them totally different, right? So this guy, I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'll be sure, I promise you guys, that I'll make sure that I post the link so that you guys can see the article. So the first scenario, right? The first scenario that he goes through is a man and a woman. They received a letter, a telegram or some sort from a friend. Apparently this friend is in some kind of peril, right? They're in trouble with something. So they showed 3 photographs of how the duration of the letter goes. So initially they're both, they're reading the letter. The guy, he's looking, he's reading. The woman, she's smiling, she's happy. Here's a letter from her friend, right? So the second caption, she's starting to feel some kind of emotional something going on with her face. I can't really describe the face, but it's all twisted up and everything like that. The man's face is the same as if he just opened the letter like he knew nothing. His face did not change, right? This is the second caption. The third caption, the woman is bawling her freaking eyeballs out. Her hand is over her face. You know that really ugly ass cry, like ugly as hell, right? The man face, pan back to the man, is the freaking same as if he just opened the letter. Like, really? Is this real life? Is this how men and women are different? Oh my God, I can definitely relate to that because women, it doesn't matter what it is, a drop of a hat or whatever, we are crying our freaking eyeballs out over nothing. Oh my God. Right? Hilarious stuff. Hilarious. So the second one that I thought was funny. So everybody has Facebook. Everybody, if you don't have Facebook, you're probably under a rock, or I don't know what they got now, but everybody's familiar with Facebook. If you don't have a Facebook, you're at least familiar with Facebook. So there's a scenario with Facebook, right? Let's say you're inactive from your Facebook account for a week, 7 days, right? What would happen? So this man's perspective is saying that if you're a guy and you have Facebook, you leave your Facebook account inactive for 7 days, right, guys? You come back to check your status, nothing there. No friend requests, no messages, and you might have like one or two notifications. Like, really? A woman goes back to her Facebook page after 7 days of inactivity, she's gonna have like 86 friend requests, 93 messages unchecked, and like 8 or 9 different notifications. Oh my god, this is real life. Like, this is really legit real. This sometimes can happen in like one freaking day for women. For real, seriously. That is hilarious to me. Hilarious. So then, that's funny. I'm sorry. So then the third thing he goes through is this comprehensive guide for asking for oral sex. Now, I don't want to offend anybody, but this is a mature show. So I know I didn't put that disclaimer in the beginning, but this is a mature show. Folks, please don't have your kids listen to this. If you don't want your kids listen to this, you might want to fast forward. But anyway, so he posted this comprehensive guide for asking for oral sex. So he has all these do's and don'ts for men. Guys, please be nice to her for like 2 full weeks before asking for oral sex, right? Please. Then he's like, check her gauge, check her temperature before asking, because you don't want to do it if she's not in a good mood, right? Then don't, I repeat, don't ask her if she's like having a bad day at work, if she's sick, if she had a bad talk with her mom, if she feels fat, if there's a whole list of shit not to ask her if she's going through all this stuff, right? And there's a whole bunch of other stuff. You know what advice that he gave for women? Just ask politely and just point your finger downward. Are you kidding me? That's really true. Like, we really don't have to do much, right? If we want to ask for it. Like, I don't know. At least that's just for me. I don't know. So the fourth one, this was not as funny as the last three, but it's kind of funny. They said, I don't work with a lot of men. Well, the men that I work with, because of the type of work that I do, their desks aren't, they have two pictures of a picture of a man's desk and a picture of a woman's desk, right? So the woman's desk, sorry about those alerts. So the woman's desk is really clean and is neat. Look like she might have Windexed the desk, right? Then they have a photograph of a man's desk, and his desk is like junky. He has mail. Shit, he looked like he got some supermarket bags like all hanging out on his desk. I think it's some shaving candy. This is all types of stuff. No, what's funny to me, that his phone's not even near him where he can reach the phone. So I guess he's not even really taking calls. So is he really doing work? I don't know. But I think that's hilarious. So so the next one, and this next one, folks that are in relationships and you live with your significant other, you can probably relate to this. So they have a photo of a bed, and they have 2 pillows, of course, one for your side and one for your significant other's side, right? And it has my side, and then it has your side. Now, it doesn't say male or female, but I'm probably the one that's gonna need a pillow and a half. So I'm taking half of your side and all of my side, and you're just in this like one little corner. Sorry. I just think that is hilarious. And number 6 that he has, he's a facts true. So when men and women have nicknames for each other, like if your homegirl name is Laura, Kate, or Sarah, you're gonna call her Laura, Kate, or Sarah, or maybe something shorter like Kate and and Sarah or something like that. But it'll be similar to her name, right? But then they got nicknames that guys will use. So guys, like if you go out with Mike, Dave, and John, they say you might say fat boy, dickhead, or shit for brains. I don't I don't really know. This is why I need my little male guest, right? So I can't really say if this is good or not. This is good stuff, but it's definitely funny. Definitely funny stuff. Definitely funny. So this is true. This is true. When going out to eat, so us women, I know when we go out to eat, our bill, let's say our bill comes like $50, right? We're gonna pull out our calculators and we're gonna put in exactly what it costs for our meal, tax and tip, and throw it on the table. Whereas men, they'll just throw $10, $20 on the table, just throw it. They don't even care. It'd probably be over, and they'll just keep it moving. They don't even really be trying to itemize the damn bill like how women do. For real. I the last time I went out with women, and I always get stuck with the balance. Like, does anybody, not to go off subject, but that's why sometimes I don't like going out with women. I never had that problem with men. I go out, we go out to eat. Like, why the hell is there a balance where somebody didn't have enough money or somebody didn't include gratuity and tax and shit? And my meal was like $13, but I'm paying 60. What the hell? But anyway. So I'll see this next one before I take a little break. So, bathroom. Between a men's bathroom and a women's bathroom, right? They say a man might have like 6 things in his bathroom: toothbrush, toothpaste, razor, shampoo, soap, and towel. That is facts. True. Where women, or they said on women, might have an average of like, what are they saying, 337 different fucking items? That's I'm thinking. Okay. Okay, that might 337 might be a little excessive, but and then they saying 20 items men won't even know what the fuck they are. Is that true, you guys? But now I'm thinking, the last male's bathroom I've been in, it was clean. It wasn't much in there. And then I'm thinking about my bathroom. I just came from out of my bathroom like an hour ago. I know what's in my bathroom. I'm thinking I might have 100 things of just different types of freaking makeup. So that might be facts. That might be some facts. That might be right. That might be right. You know, on that note, I'm just gonna take a quick break. Hey guys, welcome back. So, I was just going over a few things about different scenarios, and the last thing I was talking about men and women and then how the bathrooms and different shit in their bathrooms. So, yeah, that might be true. That might be true. And then he's going over how men and women argue, right? So they feel like women, and correct me if I'm wrong, folks. Please send me messages on YouTube, send me messages on Facebook or whatever. Do women have to have the last word in an argument? I don't think that's true. Well, at least for me, I can say at least for me that's not true because I'm not very argumentative. I don't like to really pick fights, regardless of who thinks I'm irky, because I was called irky tonight. Um, that's fine. I can be a little irky, but I don't think that. So, and then they have a man. Anything a man says after that is beginning of a new argument. Damn, that's fucked up. So they're saying that after we have the last word, which we supposed to end the argument, and if he says something else, that's the beginning of a new argument. That is not fair, you guys. I don't think that's necessarily true, is it? I'm thinking. Ding 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 ding. I don't know. That might have some truth to it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna get off of that topic. So, so I like this thing about the shampoo. Now, this is probably true. We do a lot of more stuff to our hair than men do. So, I mean, I don't know. Then again, let me pause because some of these men out here now, they really then starting to be extra with their looks, and especially a lot of these artists and stuff like that. These guys are really expressing themselves now, so this might not even be accurate anymore. But there's a caption about how men and women choose their shampoo. So women, there's different things that we go through when we trying to select shampoo, right? So it has effectiveness. We look at the brand, the smell, what does it do to our hair, how it affects our hair, different ingredients inside of it, the color of it, the quality, the design of the bottle, right? Any recommendations that might go with it, reviews, the quantity, how much we're getting in it, and the popularity of it, right? Whereas men just says, if it says shampoo, they're gonna buy it, which I don't know, folks. This one might be a little dated. I may have to go ahead and call bullshit on this one. This one might not be accurate. Yeah, y'all might not look for as many things, but you guys care about what your hair looks like. Yeah. So this one might not be as accurate as some of the other ones. So I'm gonna just keep moving forward. There's something about headaches and stuff like that. It's pretty lengthy. I'm recording this at like midnight, so I'm definitely not gonna go through that. So I'm not looking through that. Now this one is funny about how men and women we get haircuts. Now this one is so true. Because when a man gets a haircut, he can have a full blown father time beard and shit going on, where his hair is all crazy down his shoulders, and he'll get a haircut, and they'll charge him about $15-$20 or whatever, right? Clean him up, get him all shaved up nice and neat, and he ready. He photo shoot ready. We can go to the salon, just get our ends clipped. It don't even look like shit happened to our hair from when we walked in and when we walked out, and we're paying like $250, right? That is absolutely true. So true. So true. This next one is hilarious. Anybody who's gone out with their friends drinking can absolutely relate to this. So they have a group of girls that went out drinking, right? So one of the friends, apparently she couldn't hold her liquor, so she's throwing up. One of the girls is like, oh my God, somebody call 911, right? The second girl was like, oh, sweetie, are you okay? So they feel they sympathizing with her. They want to call 911. The other one is like, Jesus, you guys, just give us some space. Just give us some water, right? This is supposed to be the one that's the reasonable one, I guess, right? The responsible one. And then there's someone who's like, somebody hold her hair. Is anybody holding her hair? Right? So they all empathizing with her. They're feeling sorry for her. They want to baby her. They want to make sure she's good, right? On the other hand, if you go out with guys and then one of your friends throw up, they think so bad about the guy, right? On the other hand, it's like, man, you drink like a bitch. Really? Then he's all these other obscenities that I'm not gonna say, but when you guys look at the article, you would absolutely see it. They're pretty much saying you're a bitch for not holding your liquor. You're an ass fag. Oh my God, I did not mean to say that. They called him that. They called him a pussy and some other stuff. So I want to apologize for saying that. It's late and I'm not thinking. So in the next one, they're talking about video games. So men who play video games. I'm never really good with that because I feel like guys who are really into these video games and stuff, they you can't compete with the video games. They're so into these games, and I think because it takes so many of their sensories to get into these games to be good at, you cannot have a conversation with these guys when they're doing these video games. All of their senses, except for smell, is probably in the fucking video game. It's insane. So they have a photo of a guy playing a video game. The girl's just looking like he's such a loser. Like he's not even into me. She's just an after. She's just there. But then they show a picture of the girl who's playing the video game, and he's super duper excited that she's so into the video game. He's like, "Please marry me," right? Is that true? I don't know. I have a friend. I have some friends who play video games, and I don't even say anything anymore about video games. But I just feel like you can't even compete with these video games. They're worse than the guy cheating on you with a bitch. Like this is awful sometimes. Um, they went through one with colors and how women see colors, and I actually believe this too, because I'm an artist. I'm gonna claim it. So when I see colors, I see all these different like cayenne, maroon, plum, eggplant, grape, orchid, lavender, strawberry, bubblegum, different. I see colors in these different fantastic names and shit like that, depending on the hue. And guys will see red, purple, pink, orange, yellow. That's true. Green, blue. They will see it like that. That's true. I believe that. They have another caption about how men and women see their body, different body images, how they view themselves. And I think this is true. A woman could be fit, but she may look at herself and her body image might not be as positive as a man's. So she might think she's fat and she might have areas that she might need to work on. And that's true. Whereas a guy will be not necessarily as fit as he can be. And he's really gonna still see himself as like a freaking G, like on some Johnny Bravo shit going on. Like he can pull any woman. And yeah, that's true. I can definitely relate to that. I can definitely relate to that. Okay, so they got another one about closets, a closet space. Depending on the guy, because I know a lot of guys who are clothes hogs and shoe freaks, and they have more clothes than than the average woman. And I have a lot of clothes, but I don't have like a lot of clothes. I'm not really a clothes horse, so I'm kind of like an exception to that as well. So I'm not even really gonna go into that. But they have a California closet situation going on where this woman has all these clothes, and then the man just has like this kind of small little 8 to 12 inch space where all of his wardrobe fits in there with like one pair of shoes. Right? Now they got just scrolling down because I can't go through all of them. This is funny. This one's funny. Like they have a couple walking down the street, and they see a very attractive woman in a business suit walking down, and they both say the same thing. That looks good. The woman is looking at how stylish this lady is, how nice her suit is, looking at her hat and her suit and everything like that, when a man is looking at how she is underneath her clothes. Funny, funny stuff. Oh my god, this next one is funny and everybody can relate to this. So it's pretty much snippets from a scene of Friends, and everybody knows Friends. I'll be there for you. I really can't sing, but everybody knows this show of Friends with Rachel and Phoebe and Monica and Ross and there are other people, right? So this is when Ross and Rachel must have just started hanging out and they started dating, and Ross kissed Rachel. So the first caption is like, Ross kissed me. And Phoebe's like, no! Like, she's so surprised. Like, so like, oh my god. And actually, Monica's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I guess that's what I would have been like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So then she was like, it was unbelievable. This is Rachel. Phoebe's like, okay, we want to hear everything, like everything, right? Monica was like, do I need to get the wine? I'm going to unplug the phone. This is going to be this huge thing when you drop this bomb on us. We want to hear all the freaking details. Now, Phoebe's like, wait a minute, Rachel, does it end well or does it end bad? Because I need to know if I need to get tissues or whatever. How does it end? And Rachel was like, oh, it ended very well. Oh my God. So then they span to Monica's running like a psycho with glasses and wine in her hand. She's like, don't start without me. Don't you start without me. Don't say anything without me being there. So he was like, let's hear about the kiss. It was a like soft kiss. So then she's describing how was the kiss, and I want to know how you felt, and da 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 da. And then she's going in, well, first it was intense, and then we just really got into it, and they like, oh. So you would think that they kind of like busted a nut for real, because they shows Monica like, oh, and she's like quivering, and Phoebe looks like she actually just had sex and she's ready for a cigarette. So yeah. So then they pan to the guys. They're having the same similar situation. Like, oh yeah, then I kissed her. Then I cannot think of the other guys' names. Please, somebody help me. I just remember Roz. Mike? No, that's not right. Anyway, so one guy was like Tongue, you know, the actor guy. That's the one. And Ross is like, yeah. Then one guy was like, cool. That's the end of their conversation, and they're eating freaking pizza. The pizza is more exciting than the conversation with, oh my God, men, right? This one's hilarious. So this one's a scenario about a man and a woman, and so they said a woman, she didn't come home one night, and the next day her husband asked her like, where were you? And she was like, oh, I slept over my friend's house. And apparently her husband called like 10 of her best friends, and none of them knew what was going on. They had no idea what the hell he was talking about, right? Same scenario, but with a man. He didn't come home. His wife said, where the hell were you? He was like, I was at a friend's house. She called 10 of his best friends. They said 8 out of his 10 friends confirmed that he slept over their house. 2 of them claimed he was still fucking there. It's not true. Are you kidding me? Women, are we really that divided? We really need to take a note out of the guy's handbook on that one, because that was just freaking crazy. Just freaking crazy. This next one is funny too. This next one. So there's a photo, a group of guys in the photo, right? So it's like 2 rows of guys. Some guys are kneeling. You know how they had their little pose. A couple guys in the back standing up. Bam. That's just how guys had their little pictures. Boom. Then they pan to the women. Everybody, if you got a tongue ring, have your tongue hanging out, wagging. They got thighs and legs everywhere. One girl touching another girl's boobs. Another girl's licking up a girl's back. They just real raunchy with her, right? Is this how girls take pictures? This is like a drunken party picture, right? Or like a bachelorette party or something. This is like, they is really they all in between each other's legs, like, oh my God. And then they gonna say girls are perverted. No, we're not perverse. We are not perverse. So then the next one is like what women pray for when we pray for a man. So we're extremely particular. I can agree, we do. We pray for a man that's caring, romantic. We want him to be smart. Then they pan to a guy, and he was like, just give me a chick with big breasts. Like, really? Are you guys really that simple? Really? Are you really that simple? And then it just goes on and on and on about some other with some text and a girl's logic versus man logic, and it's a lot of different other stuff. But but guys, I will definitely, and I think I can probably end it on this note. I've bored you enough about 30 minutes now, but I would definitely post the link to the article on here. And again, I hope you guys like this. And I had a brain fart earlier today, and I hope I didn't offend anybody because I used some pretty bad language, and I said some things and I didn't mean to say it like that. I said a word that I didn't mean to say, so I hope I didn't offend anybody, and I definitely didn't mean it like that. It's like you see something and you're kind of reading it, and I was reading it from what I saw, so it's definitely not what I think like that. So I don't want anybody to be offended by that. But anyway, thanks for tuning in to Versus, my podcast. Be sure to like my channel on YouTube. Be sure to give me a thumbs up on YouTube, Facebook. You can check me out on SoundCloud. SoundCloud if you don't have Facebook or YouTube. Again, you guys, thanks again for tuning into Versus. This is your Monday morning breakfast before your breakfast or after your breakfast for your work week. I love you guys. This is Kendra, and I'm signing off. Thank you.